Welcome guys to another awesome episode of Trapping with Jinx. It's so much fun. I'm sitting on 74 coyotes, guys, on my quest to catch 100. I usually will film these about a week in advance. So you're seeing, I got a catch for you right here. If you can see that. This is number 75. So pretty excited. Nice coyote. You know, a lot of my coyotes I've been catching here lately have been nice. Got him on a cable restraint coming through. This cable, we call them cable restraints because we're not allowed entanglements in the area, and we're not allowed to dispatch. So he's got to be alive and ready, and he's been sitting there since when I caught him. This sat here a good solid month, and it was just a trail that went through here like this. And I've got two cables on this, and it sat here a month, and I kept checking, and it just goes to show you, no matter how good the trail is, sometimes it's overnight, sometimes it's a month. But I'll get this guy dispatched. This is number 75 on my quest to catch 100. I'm glad you're with me. Should have a lot of catches in here, a lot of strategy. If you guys like trapping strategy, I'm gonna break down a lot of my properties and show you what I'm working on. It's gonna be an awesome episode. I'm glad you're with me. And hey, let's go. Jinx, have a great day. Okay guys, so I got another catch, same system. Anyways, I was able to get this cable in between the trees, which was pretty exciting. Dark coyote, got a rub on his back. Other than that, no entanglements. That's pretty tough to do right there in that little spot, but I got her in there. Get that dispatch, keep moving down the line. It's 76. Alright folks, I wanted to share with you guys a set called the Bean Stubble set. Ed Schneider was kind of one of the original guys that kind of got me cued in on this set. So I'm giving him a little bit of props. But I did catch this nice coyote today. I caught one yesterday. It's been a very effective set for me, and I'll show you why. So there's my coyote, just harvested it. Now I've got this point type system as the coyotes kind of travel through. They're usually about 10 feet out. And I made my bean stubble set right here. I'm kind of pinching them this direction, if that makes sense. Basically just take the stubble and anywhere you want, and you pile it up. And then I'm going to make my set right here off that corner piece. So I figure his feet are already right here anyways. That's why I set that just like I did. I don't want to crowd him this direction. I want him facing this way. More natural, more inviting. Coyotes are already skittish. I feel like they have that word called necrophobia, which is like a fear of, they just have a phobia, if that makes sense. So here's the set. You just pile it up, and then what I do is I make my set in a V on the bean stubble, if that makes sense. I just kind of pile it up. Take the bedding from your dirt after you get done, pile it on top in case you get a big, if you happen to get a big wind, this is kind of a secret. If you get a big wind, that dirt will help keep that bean stubble in set. Otherwise, it's really fluffy, but try that. That will help you keep your bean stubble in place. But what I did, I bedded my trap. It's got about a 1 to 2 inch depression right here. Kind of has a bowl-like look, which is fine. All of my catches on my coyotes have been deep, which is what I want. I put a hole right in here. That's my collar. That's where I'm putting my collar. And now I do like to V the bean stubble right here to where it comes to a point. I'll put coyote urine on this point right here, just like I am. And then I'll put it on this point right here, just like I am. So that if they're making the approach on this side, we've got the urine on this side. We still have our call lure in the middle. And then we've got the urine on this side. It's a post type set. One other thing I like to do is I put turds, coyote turds over here. And I put coyote turds over here as kind of like a walkthrough. So that is the bean stubble set. Very effective set. It works really well. It's quickly becoming one of my favorite sets, especially in bean country and when you get the avoidances from the dirt holes. Try it out. It works well for me. And I'll definitely put coyotes in the back of your truck. Nice. Nice coyote. Step down mouse hole on the corner. Following this post that wraps around. This goes about a quarter mile at least. This way, same way. And one here, and I got a T-bone over here. So he must have been by himself. It's a male. This is my 4th catch today. I'm rolling right along. This would be 78. And it's a male. All right, I'll get that dispatched and we'll keep moving. 78, guys. This is so exciting. There you have another nice coyote. Number 5 for the day. 79. Caught this one on a sod post set. If you watched my last video, I'll show you how I set that. 2 days later, I had a possum in it yesterday. Made the same set. Just grabbed a piece of sod. You can see there's some sod back here. And I make it right in the middle, and it's like a post walkthrough. So if you go back and watch the last episode, I'll show you why that's so effective. You just have this great pond dam. Cattle are coming through here. Good location. This is probably my top 5 producing locations. I love the pond dams in cattle country, and that sod piece really sticks out. So if you want to, go back through and watch that last episode. I'll show you how I made that set. There we go. 5 dog day. See if I can't catch 6. I think 5 is the best in one day I've ever caught. I have to go back on my records, but that's not bad. Good day. Well, got the gate hole here. Trap set empty, a good week. Got 2 on. I got 1 there on this side, and then I set a secondary over here. Neat color phase, like a blonde. Pretty rough looking. I think it's got mange. They don't look right. That was just a step down mouse hole type set. One of my favorite signatures. Apple Roads Custom Blend and Fatal Breath by Liesl Roussaut. Location's pretty good. Just takes about a week sometimes. All right, I'll get this dispatched, and this is number 80. We'll keep moving down the road. Nice guy, another nice one. This was 81. Same exact set. Step down mouse hole. What sells this is this cattle trail, cuts around this corner. The trap did sit here about a half a week, so I didn't get a lot of activity on it, but that's what I really like is these cattle trails. They go this way. I've got another one that's real long, it connects, and then I figured they're going to be feeding off of this real brushy stuff, cattle country. And happy to harvest 81. This one looks nice, so a little rub on its leg. Other than that, there we go. Let's keep it. Well, you know, this is one of those spots. It's sat here just like the other ones, half a week. All three of them, half a week or better. You know, it's been a long time, seems like. Step down mouse hole, same exact set as the other two. So just kind of goes to show you got to be patient. Good location, play in the wind probably. I only have him by a toe or two. So I really need to get him dispatched. Just now realized I don't have a deep catch. But step down mouse hole sets on this one, and there we go. 3 dogs today, same set, and about the same amount of time between all 3 of them. So yeah, just goes to show you got to be patient sometimes, right, guys? Okay, guys. I think it's the 11th today of February, new day. In the background, I just pulled up, yeah, right here on this point. It's about a quarter mile away. There's a coyote bouncing over there. And it'll be about an hour before I get to him. But I wanted to share that with the channel. There's sometimes the feeling when you see a catch, it never gets old with trapping. It is so much fun. And I can see this coyote this far away. And I just get really excited about it. So I thought I'd share that with you guys. It never gets old. I've been doing this 20+ years. That'll be my 83rd coyote for this season. I'm still on my quest to catch 100. I'm driving and I'm grinding. So I wanted to share that feeling real quick with you. Another thing is, gotta have the old energy drink. And another thing that kind of keeps me going is the honey bun. You gotta reward yourself out on the line when you get done, because this is really getting to be a grind. I'm putting 14 miles, somewhere between 13 and 16 miles a day on my 4-wheeler, and it gets cold. So honey bun energy drink, you guys try it out. Well, I was high as a kite a minute ago. I was working the bread basket and I had I had 1 chew out and I had 2 slip outs. It's definitely the equipment I'm using. I'm gonna have to get back to my supplier because I've got a thinner cable on the end, and they're working that relaxing lock off, and I have at least 2 dozen of those out, and I've been struggling with that this year, and I've got to get back to my supplier because I'm losing a lot. I had 1 chew out on a cable and I had 2 of them slip out like that. So I've already missed 3 in the bread basket. The 4th one I just had on camera. I just showed you guys that. I got 10 feet from him and then he gets up and runs off. And I had him by evidently a toe or 2. I've got to do a better job of just getting to my fur, because it took me about an hour to get from there to here. And he's got mange, of course, but we got a coyote running around, and evidently he pulled out of that trap. So, man, that is so hard as a trapper. I've never seen him do that. These traps, they hold, you know, but it just was one of those flukes. So I've missed 4 coyotes today. It would have put me at 80, I don't even know, 86. Pretty upset with myself and my equipment. So I guess it is what it is. I kind of got to do a better job of getting out a little earlier. Well, this makes up for it. This would be 83. I guess the other one would be catch and release, right? Does that not count if I didn't get the dispatch in? Good deep catch on 650. The last one was by a toe or two on my 550, so you can't go wrong with these traps. They hold. Nice coyote. This is a nice coyote. The one I just filmed, he was mangy. I've missed 3, 4, but I picked up 1. He doesn't look like he's got my collar around his neck, so I got to get this dispatched and move on to the rest of my traps. It's been a pretty busy day today, so happy to get just one on a sod set. Very productive set. All right, well, it's a new day. I have to check my traps early because I've got stuff to do, and I apologize for the video quality, but I wanted to share this catch with you. I've been checking this cable at least 3 weeks to a month, and it's on a trail off of in here. I got a dirt hole there. Of course, I'm kind of in my winter line, so to speak, and it's just a trail that cuts down through here. You can see I've got a cable on that one, and then I put a cable in here, and I do have a nice vocal coyote this morning, so this would be 85, and the trail just kind of cuts through here, and I usually catch right here. It's usually a little quicker, but I'll get him dispatched and we'll keep moving on with the video. Thanks, guys. Just a faint trail right here. Cable set. 2 days on this one. The last cable I showed you in the dark, it had to have been there about a month. I mean, forever. It just goes to show you, you don't know sometimes on these cables. And I will relate that to traps a lot of times, guys. When you guys set traps, I mean, this trail is a good trail. The trail that I showed you in the dark was a good trail too. So sometimes you never know. So that's why it's always good to just be patient and persist. If you've got traps that have been sitting empty for a while, re-lure those every once in a while. But other than that, as long as the bed's good, and I'll harvest this one. This one's 86. Wow, I'm getting close, guys. All right, keep moving. Well, it's a new day. So exciting. The weather's really good, warm right now. I caught 87 this morning on a cable restraint. Since I've been having so many problems with my cables, I just do a quick dispatch. If I have time to film, I will. If not, I don't. Have a catch for you. This would be 88. I've got him by a toe or two, so I'm going to have to do a quick dispatch on him as well. And just a nice little system here. Comes up. Big timber goes that direction there. And then I have 2 sets here on this corner piece. So I usually catch coyotes here on this corner. And yeah, I'll get him dispatched and we'll keep moving. That would be 88. So I'm going to show you guys the reset on this. I'm going to convert a dirt hole, step down mouse hole dirt hole. I'll show you what the original set looked like, and then I'll show you how I'm going to reconfigure this. All right, so you can see you got a point right here on the corner. Nice trail going across here. A lot of that's probably going to be raccoons, unfortunately. Usually your coyotes are out here, but I always worry about the plow, so I set 2 here, several feet apart. So I had a secondary trail coming through here, so I set off of it. It's just a common dirt hole with this step down right here, and my LDC on the. Put the bait, whatever your favorite bait is, down the hole. Put your LDC or your collar on the right side. I kind of hide that. Traps bedded in here, and then a lot of times I'll put coyote urine on the side. The coyote urine during the breeding season is probably even better because they're going to want to mark that anyways. But that's kind of the original set. I'm going to show you what we're going to convert this over to. Okay, so we're back to where I just did my dispatch. I grab a piece of sod from the side. Now we have our catch circle that's big. It sticks out. So instead of going with a dirt hole in here, I'm going to put a sod set in. Just because it flows really good with this. It's a good post marker. So, and it does stick out. So you can see how much more of that piece of solid will stick out. I'll show you guys. I'll go ahead and I'll bed everything in real well. I'm gonna stick my trap about 8 to 10 inches off, and where it's kind of like a walk-through post type set. So, okay, I just got my trap bedded in. It's still winter time. It can freeze any day, so all of this on the top side's wet. I'm not going to use that. It's really important to learn that. I go with dry peat moss on the bottom. I bed my trap with peat moss, no pan cover. That's just me. And then over the top of that, you can see that's dirt. I wax my own dirt. So that's waxed dirt on top. I've got 2 layers of antifreeze there. No salt, no worries. This is going to fire. This is a good trap bed. The main thing is that I pack down the sides, and then I pack down my trap that way it doesn't wobble. That's pretty much a lot of that's for you new guys. So if you're struggling with a lot of flip traps, a lot of traps that have misses, make sure your trap gets embedded in solid. Okay, so here's the set. So I poke in a hole with my rebar stake, because I always carry a rebar stake with me, at about a 45. That's going to be right here. Is going to be my call lure. I like to use a gland-based call lure. I'm using high loan some today. I've used Sunday, just whatever your favorite call lure is, put it right in here. I'm trying not to do a food-based call lure, but some sort of a gland type call lure, a predator type lure is what I like to use. From there, I'm going to put urine on this side here at a 45, and I'm going to put urine on this side here at a 45. So that when they come down the trail, they're going to hit that right there, and they're going to continue to walk through. Put their foot here on this corner. Same way, you got a point of contact here. If they're coming down this direction, they're going to smell that corner, and I got them there. So there's 3 points of contact to this set. So you've got the collar in the middle, and you've got the 2 urine on the sides. Now, this is a secondary thing I like to do. I think it feels like it's more inviting. I did open up the trail. You can see that trail that goes out there. So I'll open that up so that it's a walkthrough. But I always put a coyote turd right here, and then I'll put one back here. I feel like if they see that if they work it from this side, they're gonna want to hit that coyote turd. Same way, it just kind of slows them down. It is one more thing for them to kind of do, but I think, especially with the circle, I think it does invite them. And I don't like to put the coyote urine on it. I pick up whatever scat I have from my catches, and then that's what I'm going to use. So I hope you guys like that. It's a very effective set, especially after a catch like this. The location is key. There's coyotes coming through here anyways. You know, this set right here, I guarantee you it will produce. So set it, make sure your trap's, in good, and just wait it out. It could be next day, it could be 3 weeks later. So hope you guys like that set. It's a solid set, and it's on a remake. All right. Well, cable in the bread basket had a miss here. So frustrating. 2 days later, caught this nice coyote here. Cable seems to be a little bit better shape. It's a different supplier, and pretty vocal coyote. So there you go, 89. 3 dog day today. And now, since I've already caught one here, I got a big catch circle here, and then I have a big catch circle here. I'll either move down another 5 feet on the trail. Actually, I probably will go right here. So the trail still keeps going over the top of the hill. It's a little closer to my four-wheeler, a little easier to check. The deer will knock them down. Other than that, you just pick them back up. All right, it's a new day. I got another catch for you. Here we go. This one's a pup. This will be my 90th coyote. Just this system here. I put this cable in about a month ago. We had a big snowstorm and finally connected, right? It's just kind of like a little feeder spot right here. It's not part of a main trail. And I just noticed they're popping in and out. I got another one over here too. And about a month. So that's what I like to do this time of year, is just put the cables on the trails. Number 90. All right, let's keep moving down the road. All right, guys, it's a new day. We've got snow. I'm working the bread basket's what I call it. I've got this spot here. I'm calling it the 3-ring circus now. I've got a catch for you. He's hiding right here. And I keep saying, if you guys watch my channel a lot, I love cabling in the bread basket, and the snow makes it so easy to see those trails. But I caught here off of this trail. You can see it's faint right here. That was the first catch. And then I went over 10 feet and I caught here, and then I went on the very edge of the circle here and I caught this mangy coyote. So this one right here makes 91, and I'm gonna have to find another spot to stick another cable, because this is probably one of my more active trails. You could tell it's producing for me, and I'll just move down another couple feet and set in another one until I run out of trail. I'll just keep catching. 91, can't beat that. It's been slow lately, it's cold. And I'm hoping I could somehow squeeze out 100, guys. So I'm still pushing, but I'll get this dispatch and we'll keep moving down the line. Well, guys, I think I'm gonna end the video here. I hope you guys liked it. I'm at 91 right now. It is February the 16th, so I've got a good 12 days left in my season to catch 9 more coyotes. It's been a lot of fun. I'm putting between 13 and 16 miles a day on my 4-wheeler. I'm working half days. My business is picking up, so you know, I'm getting pretty stretched right now. It's really a grind, because it's been pretty tough the last few days trying to get all my work done and run my line. I've heard it said before, if you want to catch 100 coyotes, you got to have 100 coyotes to catch. A lot of my properties right now I've pretty much inked dry, and I'm waiting on new coyotes to come through. So hopefully this snow has and this cold front will move some new dogs in, and I'll keep back to catch it and get that 100. So follow me. It's been quite a quest. Later on I'll just tell you how much fun it's been, but it has been a lot of work and it's tough to get there. So I'm just kind of hoping and praying that I can catch those last 9 coyotes, and it really is tough right now. So I hope you guys like this. There's a lot of catches in here, a lot of strategy, and if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit subscribe. Otherwise, click the big thumbs up. I'm Jinx, and have a great day.